Hello YouTube, I am Dreadlock Ninja. This is my first video of my dreadlocks, and I've watched a lot of people on YouTube talking about their locks. So I thought it's about time mine locks made its own appearance and say whatever it has to say. Before I start anyway, let me say thank you to everybody that's done a video on their dreadlocks. It's been very useful, very educational, and every single person's video is important, as you can learn something from everyone and just take little bits and pieces together and make up your own mind and your own ideas. So thanks to everyone. Well, my dreadlocks is a year and 1 month old. When I first started my locks, I made a video actually of the first day I started it. That was 2 years ago. So I did my locks, and then when my locks was about a year old, no, actually, when my locks was 18 months old, I decided to color it blonde. So I went, bought the blonde color and everything, and put it on my hair. And when I went to rinse it off, all my locks dropped out one by one. Oh my God. And I stood in front of the mirror and I cried. I just actually stood in front of the mirror and cried. And at the time I was married, and my ex-husband was begging me to stop crying and told me, I will cut my hair off too, don't worry. He never did. But that was not even the point. The point was that I had spent such a long time growing my hair, and I spent the whole of the whole 1 year covering my hair. And when it was time for my big reveal, I decided, well, let me just reveal it with coloring the blonde, and then it all fell off. So that was disaster. So I had no choice than to level my hair and wait for it to grow back. So that was like about August. So on the January, I got a job. So I thought, well, I don't want to go to work with short hair. I want to, this time I better start going back to my locks. So I went to the hairdresser and had my hair twisted with the comb the way they do it. But my hair was that tiny. So no problem. I thought if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. So I kept on going back like every 2 weeks and getting a redone. And when it was about 4 months after that, I said to the hairdresser that I really needed the hair to, for her not, because every time I went to have my hair done, she would wash the whole thing, comb the whole thing out, and then retwist it with the comb. And I thought to myself, at this stage, my hair is not going to ever lock. So I thought that just to wash it that way, and then just wash it without actually removing the locks, and just retwist it that way. So we did it like that. So I started my hair on the 14th of about the 14th, that 14th or 15th of January or something. I'll have to check the calendar. It was a Saturday, Tuesday. Yeah, it was actually the 13th of January. 12. Tuesday was the 15th. So that will be the 12th. So yeah. So I started my dreadlocks on the 12th of January 2013. So it was this short. And now today's date is the 11th of February. So tomorrow will be 1 year and 1 month. So this is how long my hair is gotten now. And it's kind of exciting because when it got to this stage, I was really, really happy. Because the first time I did it, it never got this long. So I was really happy. But also when I did it, it was thicker than this, much, much thicker, because my hairdresser used to complain and say, oh, it's too thick. You need to get it smaller, blah, blah, blah. And I told her I wanted thick locks. But for some reason, it just kind of, I don't know, taking up this size. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this size, but I wish it was thicker. Anyway, as you can see, I'm getting some other small baby locks here as well that are forming. So the last time I went to the hairdresser to interlock my hair was about August. Actually, I never interlocked my hair before that. I just actually had it retwisted. And then the last time I went was August, and then she said, oh, you have to interlock your hair. I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't know anything about interlocking. So when she interlocked it, I knew what interlocking is, and my hair hurt me for 3 weeks after that. It was the worst pain ever. So I knew how to interlock, so I came back home and I thought I'm not going back there to go and interlock my hair. Apart from that, the woman charged too much money. So I thought I'm going to have to do it by myself. So I did it by myself. I carried on doing it by myself, and I did it all right. But I don't know. I decided in the end, actually not even in the end, I decided about the last time I interlocked my hair was, I don't know, Friday. Today is Tuesday. So I interlocked my hair on Friday. And then after interlocking my hair, I went on YouTube and I watched all this video about freeform, and I thought I definitely have to go freeform because of various reasons. Number one, I noticed that with the interlocking on my hair and the twisting my hair, it makes the base just round here very, very thin. Okay, and I don't like that because it's scary. The other day I had to sew two of my dreadlocks together because one of them was so thin at the end, and I was just so scared it was going to drop off. And because I'm so used to twisting my hair and interlocking my hair, sometimes when I'm not doing anything, I just, use my finger to just carry on twisting like that. I have to like force myself to stop. So I thought to myself, because I know I have thick hair. When I was little, I used to have so much thick hair. It was unbelievable. And right now my hair looks like, I don't know, taking scratches. So I just thought, well, what I need to do is I need to let my hair grow as it wants to grow, get fuller, and be as it wants to be. So I took some of the advice I saw on YouTube. Some people say wash your hair once a week. Some people say wash your hair twice a week. Well, I wash my hair every day. Once I get into the shower, I wash my hair. So if I have a shower 3 times a day, well, I don't actually wash it, but if I go into the shower, I let the water run through my hair. But I actually put shampoo I decided I will put shampoo to it once a week. I mean, of course, if it's dirty, then I have to do it more than that. But I go to the gym, I work out, I do other things, do martial arts. So I get sweaty. So I washed my hair on Friday with shampoo. So then I had Saturday and Sunday off from the gym. And then Monday I went to the gym. So I couldn't actually, I didn't feel I needed to put shampoo on it. So I just kind of, when I went under the shower after my workout, I just let the water run through. And I did the same thing today after my workout. Just let the sweat, because sometimes when I work out I get so sweaty. Like today when I finished work, when I was working out, the sweat, my hair was so sweaty. I could feel the sweat getting to the end of my locks and dropping down on my back. It was, I've never felt so sweaty before. So, just I had to just rinse it all out. So I did that. So, considering I locked it on, I retwisted it on, well, interlocked it and retwisted it on Friday, and then I did nothing to it Saturday and Sunday, and then from Monday I started actually rinsing it out and everything. I stopped the locking and everything. The base is like fluffing up, I'm kind of amazed. It's like waking up. It's like, I don't know, it was somewhere hiding. I don't know if you can see. Take this one for example. It's kind of coming alive. It's not that thing anymore. This one is thin. So it's like it's coming alive, and that's kind of fantastic. I'm happy. But also, I went on Google and I googled freeform locks, dreadlocks, and check out the images. And I saw some locks, some people that had gone freeform. First of all, they were either retwisting or interlocking, and then they decided to go freeform. So when they went freeform, it's like from here to here is like afro, and then the rest is like tiny, 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 like even like three times this divided into three locks at the top falling down, which kind of looks ridiculous because you know when that's grown out to here, it's going to look really, really silly. And yes, I want to go free form, but I don't want to get, I don't know, what I would consider as, I don't know, crazy, out of this world, stupid. Well, out of this world is not bad, but crazy locks, okay? And I know, like with freeform, you're supposed to let your locks do what it likes and all that, but personally, I feel yes, I will let my locks do what it likes, but my locks is also like my child. And you're not going to let your child run wild and do whatever they like. You still have to put some control in your child, and say, this is how I want you to be, this is how I want you to go. Okay, and then you still give them some freedom as to be themselves. So that's what I intend to do with my locks. I intend to somehow control it, but at the same time, give it some freedom to be itself. So, which brings me to what I have done since Monday, Tuesday. Well, today is Tuesday. Since yesterday and today, right? So, as I said, some of my locks are thin, like this one, as you can see. If you can see it. So, this one is thin, I'm not happy with that. So, what I did, I sat down and I watched some videos on YouTube about combining locks, and everybody adds their own idea on different things that they did to combine their locks. And well, for me, I had to do my own thing. So what I did was these two here, this is the two locks and I combined it. This I did a couple of weeks ago because, as I said, I noticed that one of my locks was very thin, and I combined it with another locks that was thicker. What I did was I took a thread and I just wrapped it round and wrapped it round and wrapped it round, the two of them, and just tied it at the end. And that was it. And then yesterday I unwrapped the thread, and then I just thought, I have a better idea. So what I did was I sewed the hair together, the two of them, to make it one. And then I did the same thing with this one here. I just did that like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago before I decide to make this video. I did this too. So this is two, and I sewed them together. So this is two sewn together, this is two sewn together, this is two also I did today sewn together. This one definitely is gonna have to get sewn together. I don't know whether I should do it with this one because this is skinny too. And then, as you can see, when I was interlocking my hair, and some of them got to be like this because I interlocked all of them to the same direction. And when I saw it like this, I kind of panicked. I didn't know what to do. So what I did with some of them that I did this way was literally I did two things, you know, because I just have to experiment and see what works best. So I held it like this, and I took a thread and I just wrapped it round to here, and I just left it, and I thought, well, let me see what's going to happen, you know. So it's like trial and error. And then some others I took a needle and put it through this part, put it out here, so just like kind of cross stitch it until the whole thing gets to just close as one. But this one here, I don't know if you can see, is so thin that, you know, it will be hard for me to put the needle through it if I'm not seeing properly, especially if I'm doing it by my own self. So this side here is thicker. So what I might just have to do is take this lock and put it in here, wrap it around, and then maybe stitch it, or maybe not put it in. I don't know yet. I have to decide. Think about that one. So there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. So like this one now, you see this, I have not interlocked it for, when I interlocked my hair on Friday, I definitely missed out on this because I missed out on some of my hair when I interlock and twist, because simply I can't see the back of my hair, and I'm busy. I've got kids. You have to get up and go and do this and go and do that. So when I think something is done, I might think, okay, here's done. Maybe it's not even done. So this, like these ones here, these ones, as you can see, they never get it must have got missed out on interlocking and retwisting for a while, and you can see it's got fullness to it. So that's one of the reasons why I decided I'm not going to interlock anymore. You know, some people say they want to do freeform because they like their hair to, I don't know, run around and do what it likes, and because they feel lazy to look after it. I mean, I'm not lazy to look after my hair. I just want fuller, thicker, richer hair. So that's it for now. I'll make another video about to show exactly how I'm interlocking my hair, and you know, maybe give if more 360 view of my hair. So until then, everybody take care of yourself. This is Dreadlock Ninja. Peace.